Good morning, it's Saturday and it's cold as hell. 14 degrees, windy and nippy as hell. But let's talk about the last 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago I successfully completed a 3-day fast, and on the Thursday I got my weight down to 127 kilos. And then to celebrate, I went to get some snacks. The plan was to have those snacks on the Monday and then on the following Tuesday do another fast. However, on the Friday, the day after, I was like, some eggs on toast sounds fan-fucking-tastic right now. So I had my eggs on toast. Then I had more eggs on toast. And then the carb-hungry monster came out. I ate all the snacks. And then I ate more snacks because I had recently got my stepdad some cookies. Saturday, I had a bunch of junk food that I'd been eyeing off for a little while. And then Sunday I realized I had a problem. It wasn't going to stop. So I got all of the baked goods that I could possibly want, sat down and ate them all in one sitting. I felt sick for about a day and a half. This is coming into last week. So Monday I ate my big meal, which I normally do before I go on a 3-day fast. Only it had walnuts in it, which apparently I do not agree with. I felt like crap, digestive issues. Didn't realize it was the walnuts. Ate more walnuts on the Tuesday because I am not fasting while I have gut ache. Fuck that. And I've more or less had gut issues ever since. However, yesterday on the Friday I did have a good shit and I've been about 24 hours without gut issues. Hooray! I've also not done any exercise for about a week. So the next 2 days is recovery so that I can get my shit together enough that I can go on a fast starting Monday. This is the plan. I don't know if I like the plan, but it's the plan. I'm going to feed some chickens, put on some gloves, and lift some weights. Alright, I've got a few things done. The chickens have been fed for the next month and a half. The chicken that had a nasty butt last week had a nasty butt this week. I went to kill it. The dog helped. And I have once again attempted to plant wheat seeds behind those sheds. I don't like my chances, but if it works, I'll be very happy. Also done a full gym workout and had lunch. Now, I'm going to cut this up so that I can make these into air prune breads at some point before I die. Alrighty. Cut up a whole bunch of stuff. They fit. I have to clean up, which is very uncharacteristic of me. Yeah, bed. Wait a minute, so I've got a presentation due Monday, which means I literally have 1 day to prepare for my half of a presentation. And I really want to do a good job because I'm a bit of a perfectionist. However, I also know it literally doesn't matter because I'm going to pass no matter what. I could literally just make fart noises in front of everyone for 4 minutes, and because of everything else I'll still pass. I don't like it. Also, no idea what the fuck is happening with this, but I'm not a fan. The business stuff they go through is always going on and on about focus, and that's all well and good, except focus on what, motherfucker? Therein lies my problem. I do not know what to focus on because I do not have a priority. My priority is, and always has been, feeding 24 billion people, which is a very good way to isolate what I need to focus on. So if I filter all of my actions through that, I can get more focus. Yeah. That's the best I can do right now. Night-night. Good morning. It's Sunday. I woke up at 5 a.m. Didn't get out of bed until a little before 8 a.m. I've had a persistent stitch right around about where a heart attack would be. I've had breakfast and dealt with the chickens. I found 1 egg. Then I realized I had to go on an Easter egg hunt. I found the other nesting box that they have made all on their own. Still not many eggs. I don't know if they're underproducing because it's cold or because they haven't had enough food. suppose we'll find out in a few days, because they have definitely been given enough food now. Although it's not like they ran out of food, it was there the whole time. It was just like low. I don't know. Anyway, did I mention the rib that feels like a heart attack? I've had it before. I've been to the doctors for the exact same thing before, and they're like, no, you're fine. Your body's just kicking your ass for no apparent reason. Anyway, I'm gonna get changed. Okay, I just checked the literature. The heart attack issue is probably just muscles that are tight because I sit down a lot or something. I don't think I'm gonna go to the gym this morning because it's already 8:10 and I need to meet up with someone at 8. It's already 10:10 and I need to meet up with someone at 10:30. So I should get my ass moving. Right, so I just spent 4 hours trying to convince my autistic presentation partner to listen to me about how to do a presentation. I could have got that done in 2 hours and done a better job, but no, he refuses to actually listen until he figures it out that he's wrong by himself. Don't get me wrong, I love autistic people, but I want to strangle that one. Then I spent 2 hours on my part of the presentation. It's pretty good. I like it. I would have liked to actually have the other guy's presentation to be good, but it's going to be a train wreck. It's due tomorrow, and there's not enough time to work on it. Right, I feel surprisingly calm, which means the decision I have made is either a good one, or I'm just dead inside. 1. I will now be starting work at 7 a.m, which means I have to wake up at 5, get all my shit together, and then get out the door to be at the university by 7, maybe 7:20. Which means if I don't get my shit together fast enough, I don't get breakfast, and I'm pretty food motivated, as we can tell. 2. This vlog thing is no longer as helpful as it used to be, and it's just taking up time. So rather than doing little films throughout the day, I'm now going to transition to an update at the end of the day, like Dear Diary type thing. Hopefully that works. If it doesn't, I'm just going to quit this because it's becoming a distraction. 3. The Bog Rot book, whilst something I do want to do, is not going to help me feed 24 billion people. It'll just make me famous. So the Bog Rot book will now be last priority, the only thing I do if I start going absolutely insane. Which, to be frank, is something that happens quite frequently, so it'll probably get done anyways. Right, so hopefully that'll help things move forward. Alright, I'm going to edit this video and go to bed. Peace.